My name is Summer Wormuth, and these are two of my kids. I have 5 altogether.
Yeah, I came to the U.S. Around 15 years ago. My sister went to high school and that was about it. However, my dad, my mom, second grade, that was the top.
Starting out not having a high school diploma, to being the first person in my family to have a high school diploma, to being the first person in my family to have a certificate and now an associate's and soon to be a bachelor's degree, it is life-changing.
For 50 years, Pierce College has led our community forward with a simple message. Whether you're a single parent re-entering the job market or an advanced high school student who's seeking a running start, an active duty soldier or a veteran, or simply someone seeking an accessible and high-quality education close to home. Anyone should be able to pursue a college education because everyone deserves a path to success.
Pierce College really is a place where you can find yourself. I found myself here. I found myself through the programs that they offer. I found myself by joining groups and studying and meeting other people. And there's such a supportive staff and group of teachers. It's just been huge to my success.
At Pierce, we are committed to helping every student find a pathway through college that fits their life today and their dreams for tomorrow. An education that helps them bring their best out into our community.
Right now I'm in the Homeland Security Emergency Management Program, the bachelor's program, which is new to Pierce.
I'm not going back into the workforce to work minimum wage to leave my kids. So I got my CNA, managed to finish my pre-nursing degree at Pierce. Nursing is really competitive, so to get in anywhere is difficult.
The fact is, many of our students face pressing, impossible choices nearly every day. Dinner or childcare, rent or tuition, textbooks or medical expenses.
Somewhere in the middle of all that, I ended up starting a divorce process, which landed us homeless for the very first quarter of nursing school. And I wasn't sure how I was going to make that work.
Scholarships are a big reason as to why I'm able to continue to go to school.
Something unexpected happened. I have these massive fevers and really sick. I went to the doctor, I walked into multi-care. They ended up sending me to UW in Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. And eventually they say, okay, you know, this is myelodysplastic syndrome.
These are their breaking points. The moments when the promise of a degree, of a changed life, and for many first-generation students, a broken cycle of poverty begins moving further and further from reach. The moments when our students have to say, maybe next year or the year after. The moments when we lose them.
I wasn't sure if I'd be even able to stay in the program or even in the area. I actually talked to a counselor at Pierce and she said, we've got this thing over here. We don't really talk about it, but I've got an emergency situation, like if you need help, but save it for the one time that you really need help. And Pierce College Foundation provided the opportunity for me to stay.
There was a lot of stress when it comes to, you know, paying, you know, for books, but also paying, you know, my mortgage, food.
So our vision is simple. We need to be able to tell every student, whatever you came here to achieve, it's possible.
It was kind of daunting to me. I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? However, they made it so easy, so incredibly amazing to just, hey, this is how you do it, and this is the steps you take.
Having the scholarship has been a push for me to know that I can keep going and not have to worry about that stress of where's the money going to come from or how are we going to be able to afford for me to stay in school.
We need to provide the support they need in those moments where it feels like they have to choose between their future and their present.
Because of the scholarships and the financial support that I received, I was able to graduate and to able to continue education. Otherwise, it wouldn't be totally impossible. I mean, it just came in the right time when I most needed it.
Today, as the world becomes more and more difficult to navigate, we need to be ready to tell every student it's possible to get quality education that fits their life and the lives of those who depend on them.
I've had a really amazing experience at Pierce. I found a lot of help, a lot of guidance, a lot of really amazing people that really do care.
We go through life and we don't understand what we have to offer, but it's through the support and the donations that people have, and not just monetarily, but even just their time, that we're able to go forth and continue pursuing. So they've changed my life through scholarships and support, and they can change someone else's.
We are who we are today because of the things that we've gone through. And so when somebody goes through really hard stuff, we really appreciate everything that you guys do.